Buffalo Bills signed Spencer Brown to a 4-year contract extension all the way through 2028. Here's a clip of Spencer Brown taking out Devin White and Levante David. Look at him pull here, number 79 on the outside of the screen. Bam! One guy down. Boom! Pancake one, pancake two. Here we can see the exact clip. Again, one hit, two hits. Here we can see Spencer Brown getting involved, opening up the hole in his run blocking ability. And Spencer Brown is definitely legit. And how could we not forget the famous beer chug by Spencer Brown fitting in Bills Mafia so well. Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott, Aaron Cromer cooking things up here, solidifying that fortress in front of Josh Allen. We all know Spencer Brown dealt with a bunch of injuries that really hindered the start of his career. You can see it. I even posted this in 2022. He was seen in a walking boot. But let's get into this. It's official. The Buffalo Bills signed Spencer Brown to a 4-year deal, extending him through 2028. At 26 years old last season, Spencer Brown was a debated subject amongst Bills Mafia. A lot of people weren't sure whether he was going to be the long-term answer at right tackle. But after years under Aaron Cromer, after having a back surgery and not necessarily working on his craft during the offseason, he was finally able to start fresh and under a full bill of health to start 2023, solidifying himself as a long-term answer now for Bills Mafia at right tackle. We could see here that Spencer Brown in total has started 41 of 44 regular season games in which he has played for the Bills, including all 31 the past 2 seasons. He also started in all 6 of the playoff games the past 3 seasons for Bills Mafia. He's 6'8", 311 pounds, has played 100% of the offensive snaps in 2023 when the Bills led the league in the fewest sacks allowed. So it's clear as day that Spencer Brown is going to be the long-term answer at right tackle for Bills Mafia. I'm sure Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott, Joe Brady, we would have never made the move here if we didn't feel as though that Spencer Brown took another stride entering the 2024 season. And look, going back to last year, everyone at this point of the season last year, we were all debating whether or not Spencer Brown was going to be that long-term answer for Bills Mafia. And sure enough, after the 2023 season, after playing 100% of the snap counts, after finishing with the fewest sacks allowed as a unit last year in 2023, the Buffalo Bills feel confident enough to sign Spencer Brown to a long-term deal. Here we have ESPN's article breaking down the former third-round pick of the 2021 NFL Draft. Spencer Brown says it's one thing to get drafted, it's another thing to get his second contract. He said there's a lot of stepping stones and learning. You have to go through that, especially in younger years, and then just doing the same thing day in, day out, and hoping that it pays off. Brown went on to say that general manager Brandon Beane in the front office showing belief in me that I was doing the right things, and I told Beane I went from proving everybody wrong, and now I got to start proving everybody right. So he really looks forward to that. Now, Brown is coming off the healthiest season that he's had here. Again, going back to when he had to deal with a variety of injuries during his time with the Bills, including shoulder surgery this offseason and back surgery in 2022. But he's really stayed healthy, and that's what contributed to him playing 100% of the snap counts in 2023. You could see last year with the 17 regular season games played last year, including all of the playoff games the past 3 years, Brown had the highest run blocking win rate of his career at 76.4% and had 4 sacks attributed compared to his 7 sacks in 14 games during 2022, and has averaged an over 90% pass block win rate in each of the last 2 seasons, 91.4% and 90.7%. In 2023, again, the Bills allowed the fewest sacks in the NFL at only 24. This makes a ton of sense to me. Maybe that's why the Bills freed up some cap space to lock up our right tackle of the future through 2028. Blocking for our guy Josh Allen at 6'8". Spencer Brown is officially the long-term answer at right tackle. The Bills officially have a fortress of guys ahead of Josh Allen here, protecting the franchise. And I totally believe in this move. And I think long-term it's going to pay big time dividends. And the other ingredient here is that we're going to be building continuity going forward. Deion Dawkins, Mitch Morris. And the other thing here is that we're going to be building continuity going forward between Deion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, Connor McGovern, David Edwards, Osiris Torrance, making sure that we have a solidified group for years and years to come. Not that they just play throughout this year. We want to have all 5 of these guys going into next year, and just think how much we can expand and grow and improve upon things on just a continuity standard. Now this year, what are the concerns? That we have Connor McGovern moving in to center when we had Mitch Morris there in the past. I mean, making sure that Josh Allen and Connor McGovern are on the same page. So I think overcoming that and progressing, we all know probably next year at this point of the season, Connor McGovern will probably be much better than what he is right now, similar to what we saw with Spencer Brown. And I think we're going to see that with Osiris Torrance. He was a rookie to this point last year. Osiris Torrance going throughout his entire rookie campaign and off season, now familiar with Aaron Kromer and the Buffalo Bills organization and just being fully set up, ready to go to take on the NFL. I think this offensive line has a true shot at being better and better on a week-to-week basis for the next few years here in Buffalo, which is absolutely huge. Just think about all the other pieces that are progressing here between James Cook, Ray Davis, obviously getting better and better. We bring in players that are hungry, that have chips on their shoulders, that want to improve, and we have the coaching staff here to develop them. So I think while these other pieces, even Keon Coleman next year is going to be much better than what he is right now. Even Curtis Samuel and all these new faces and players that we brought in, even Dalton Kincaid in year 3 next year, will be better versions of themselves, which will ultimately help this offensive line even more so. So I think seeing how this is all going to complement one another, I mean, it really starts up front. It starts with having a stellar offensive line, and it's going to allow us to progress other players and newcomers on this offense, and players that are still needing to develop experience, like Dalton Kincaid, even like Khalil Shakir. I think all these players have an ability to improve. I mean, we're one of the youngest rosters in the NFL right now. They're all young, developing, and over time, they're going to get better and better and better. And knowing that we have the foundation of this offense, the offensive line set for the next several seasons is huge moving forward and ultimately getting us in the new stadium. But I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. Check the links down below in the description. You guys can get the BNC chicken wing merch. You have free shipping, sizes small through 5XL. Also, Course Careers. That's personally how I started my new career in 2024. Even in this tough labor market, you guys could get ahead of the competition that's out there and start working fully remote. But I appreciate you. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.